Hi everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master. I'm here with my brother, and we today are playing with Merfolk Burn. That's right, we are going to be playing with tons of burn spells. We've got Lightning Bolt, Psionic Blast, Wizard's Lightning to activate Sig, River Cutthroat to keep the gas coming. You want to see Merfolk Burn on Troll Tuesday? Today's Troll Tuesday where we troll with Merfolk. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Before we get into our deck tech, we're going to thank our sponsor, themanabase.com. Your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. So, my patron, Gail Hammett, suggested, he wanted to see what does Merfolk look like with eight bolts in the deck. Just so that we could activate Sig River Cutthroat. So Sig is at the beginning of each end step, if an opponent lost 3 or more life this turn, you may draw a card. And Sig is a beloved card within the Merfolk community, but unfortunately this card takes too much effort to turn on. Like if you got Sig and a bunch of Lords out and you're drawing cards, and it's generally it's a win more card. If you got a million cards on the battlefield and your opponent's not doing anything about it, you're winning anyway. You didn't need Sig in the first place. So what if we now put cards in the deck that actually activate Sig River Cutthroat's ability to guarantee that value? Well, that's what we're going to do today. So, Gail, we're not just going to play with 8 bolts. Gail wanted 8 bolts. I think we can go way further than that. We can play with Psionic Blast, another card. Great blue burn spell. It really well positioned in Modern. Kills Thing in the Ice. Kills Crackling Drake out of the Is It Phoenix deck. So I like Psionic Blast. Gets in that extra 1 damage too. Each damage counts. And we can play with Gut Shot, and you know what? We don't even have to pay the 2 life if not necessary. We can cast off of Spire Bluff Canal or Esteem Vents if necessary. So we can play... Wizard's Lightning isn't going to be the strongest in this build because we don't have that many wizards. We've got 4 Mutavault, 4 Benthic Biomancer, 4 Silver Gillidat, 4 Merfolk Trickster. So it will be situationally good. Otherwise, it's a 3 mana instant speed spell for 3 damage. So hopefully we keep the gas coming through Sig River Cutthroat, or keep the gas coming through Thassa, God of the Sea. A creature that can keep scrying stuff to the top of our deck, and hopefully we just keep finding bolts and then sending them to our opponent's faces. Now, Merfolk usually has a problem against artifacts. Ensnaring Bridge, Affinity, Cranial Plating, all that stuff. Well, now we're playing with Smash to Smithereens. Destroy target artifact and Smash to Smithereens deals 3 damage to that artifact's controller. So, we've got no problem with the artifacts anymore. I think we're going to have them well under control with Merfolk Burn. Sweet. We've got 4 Sprinting Seizes for the matchups where they're going to matter, like Tron or Black Green X, or, decks that non-blue decks. Some counter spells, and Grafdigger's Cage for the graveyard decks.
Love it.
Love it. Awesome. Let's get in to our friendly league. We won the die roll. We're going to keep. It's a pretty good hand. Pretty good hand if I ever saw one. I'll still probably lead off with Mutavault.
Fabrice K.
We already got our bolt. So the cool thing about bolt, you can target the creatures, you can target your opponent's face. Whenever we need that little bit of reach at the end, we're going to have it now. And on top of that, bolts, kill creatures, so it's like we have millions of Dismembers in our deck. Although I have to say,
they don't hurt you.
Well, our mana base does. But at least this thing can hurt them. So our deck is not revealed yet. We could be Death and Taxes, we could be Merfolk.
No, you've played against this person before. I recognize these names.
Another Benthic Biomancer. Okay, I think I'll fetch for Steam Vents and then play Benthic Biomancer. It's the most mana efficient thing to do. Oh, I could have attacked the Mutavault too.
Yeah.
That's okay. More creatures on the board, the better. Get our beatdown on.
I was probably wondering what's going on.
Yeah, what is going on?
Blood Moon won't hurt you too bad.
Blood Moon won't hurt me too bad.
You bolts. Well, guess what?
What is this? Oh, Jeskai Control, maybe? No, I don't know about the Seachrome Coast.
Throw that bolt at his face.
No, I'm gonna save it.
For one.
What a waste.
The whole point of
You
burn
would waste
spells.
that bolt?
Yeah. The whole point of burn spells.
I don't know what's in their deck. I really don't know what's in their deck. Path to Exile, that's fine. I could use the blue mana, frankly. Cast my Merfolk Trickster. Young Pyromancer.
That's getting a bolt.
That's gonna get bolted, that's right. Usually we don't have bolt. We're gonna have bolt now.
Paying life.
Probably to...
Yeah, just bolt this thing out of existence. Revenge. Sweet revenge.
I feel like they have another Path to Exile, so they're just gonna continue ramping me up. That's fine. Although I've run out of islands. Keep this on 2. Okay, so we start with Bolt.
Screw you.
Attack with Biomancer. If they block, we can
Bring in
pump
Lord.
it up.
I'd bring in the Lord to pump it up. Saves you the mana for...
I think I'm just gonna pump it up. Here, that's... just gonna pass. I don't want to bring in the Lord. I don't know what they're doing. So this is some sort of Jeskai Young Pyromancer deck. Oh, it's maybe Jeskai Thing in the Ice. So, sorry, Jeskai... Jeskai Phoenix. You want a Lightning Helix, my Biomancer. Okay. But they're running out of cards. So now, okay, I'm somewhat confident now to play the Lord of Atlantis. Damn it, we just drew garbage that we could have looted away with Biomancer, but we never had the opportunity to. So, I guess we'll just play it anyway.
Show me another Pyromancer.
There goes another Bolt. There goes another Lord. Thassa would be good here. That land is not good. I guess I'll play it, but I don't really want to.
Tap out for a creature. Oh, that's going in the bin.
Most definitely will. Okay, bolt you. Oh, son of a bitch. Negate in the main deck. That is weird. I guess I'll just keep these on 2. Put them both to 2. Oh, that's a good draw. But our opponent... Well, okay, so hopefully our opponent has more cards like Negate in hand. I have no idea why that's in the main deck. It's a bit nuts. Just the Young Pyromancer. Okay, I'll take it. Hopefully that won't be a horrible mistake. We'll play this now. Did I get a clue what we're up against? Okay, that's good. So I think I'm just going to attack with the Merfolk Trickster. If they kill the Lord of Atlantis with something, we can vial in the other Lord of Atlantis. Oh, they don't have anything. Okay, we'll just pass.
This one's the back.
Well, I won't start singing yet. I'll start singing when I've won. Well, we've seen already the power out of Lightning Bolt. Like, it killed one young Pyromancer. I mean, normally young Pyromancer would just...
Takes the game away.
Yeah, just steal the game. Just run away so easily. Well, now they're going on super defensive mode.
Or delivery lines.
I don't think... I mean, unless they have Lightning Helix, I don't think there's anything. What do? They put 2 cards on the bottom of their library. So their draw is probably going to be pretty poor. That's a really good draw. Like, that's almost going to guarantee that we're going to win the game.
It's just a tank.
So I'm going to force them to deal with these creatures. If they kill one Lord, they still have Island Walk. They need exactly 2 removal spells.
Nope.
I didn't have anything. Seems to be some Jeskai Pyromancer deck. Will Smash to Smithereens help? No. Grafdigger's Cage help? Maybe a little, because of Snapcaster Mage. Will Deprive help?
Good game, they say.
Good game. I don't know if there's anything I want to change. Look, we got Gutshot here. Gutshot's good. All this is good.
Maybe just bring in the other burn spells.
What? Smash the Smithereens?
Yeah, bring
It don't, I have to destroy an artifact.
Oh, you can't just do the damage?
No. Destroy target artifact, then deal damage to them. Main deck is powerful! Man, I want to hit that sweet Gutshot on that young Pyromancer. Give it to me. Give it to me! Maybe this deck needs more Thassa's.
Give it away, give it away.
Our opponent didn't even see all the burn spells we have in our deck. Burn spells for days. Yeah, we can keep this. We could smash the Smithereens our Ether Vial. Shoot ourselves in the face for 3.
No.
You don't like that idea?
Don't do this. Delete the thought.
You like a lot of ideas. Somehow you don't like that one.
It doesn't help you. At all.
If they play Young Pyromancer on turn 2, we desperately need to find a removal spell. They did not.
The one time they don't have it. Bolt! You have 8 of them.
Given our opponent is definitely holding up mana for removal, I'm just going to end of turn Benthic Biomancer activate. I think that will be fine. They put a card on the bottom, so maybe their hand isn't very good.
Skipping
Their hand is full of gas. Now we have a dilemma, actually.
Just throw them out there.
Here's the thing, their hand, they're choked on lands. We could just keep drawing. We have a few plans here. We could keep drawing cards and playing land drops and passing the turn. And if they can't play land drops, then they have to discard to hand size. On the other hand, we could play Benthic Biomancer, activate, and if they kill the Benthic Biomancer, then that gives us the freedom to play Thassa next turn. Because she can't get countered if they use their mana in any way. So if Biomancer gets eaten here, then we're for sure resolving Thassa. Ooh, Wizard's Lightning. Okay, discard Island. Although we need a Wizard in play in order to get this. Ooh, our Vial's getting abraded. Okay, that's fine. Oops, I threw away the Island. I should have got rid of the Steam Vents. This is going to deal damage to me.
Well, if you wanted to. You don't have to.
No, I wanted to, because I really want to get the Thassa in play. I don't think they can do anything about a Thassa. Well, they got Path to Exile, but whatever.
It's not a creature yet.
It's not a creature yet. We can keep it. We can keep Thassa, an enchantment, for a very long time. Okay, so they drew a land. Taking action last turn paid off. Trample. Oh, this thing.
Well, it's going to die soon.
It will die immediately. I'm gonna put that on the bottom. Oh, Sig! Okay, we're gonna baby you for a second. We're gonna wait on you, Sig.
Better not have that Okay. They're fetching.
They're probably gonna kill the bot. Oh, what are you doing? You have Dispel? What is going on here? Literally, what's going on here? Okay, so this thing is, whenever it attacks, you may cast target instant or sorcery card with confirmed mana cost less than or equal to its power. It's gonna, I guess, get opt. So I'm glad I got rid of the Ether Vial. They can't use a Brave, but they also can't use Dispel. This deck is janky. Okay. Attack for 3. But the problem is, I guess what they can do now is they can, like, Path to Exile, attack, Path to Exile again. And that's the deal. Yep, that's the deal. So we need to find another bolt to kill this thing.
You have 8 of them. 7 now.
I have to say, this is value. If we draw a land, I could attempt to play Lord Sig, attack for 5, draw a card. That's also value. Okay, let's go for this. Put on top, play a land, fetch out our other island, and hope Thassa doesn't get Path exiled. Because if she does, I guess we're just dead. Because then our opponent will Path exile again. And they have to have a lot of cards in hand. Oh, I have nothing to get. Well, screw that plan. I really need to kill this thing. It must die. Well, the fortunate thing is the clock is terrible. Like,
it's
the
only
clock
1
is
damage, right?
Yeah, it's only dealing 1 damage. Like, it's a really fancy... Well, there we go. Fuck you. Get this thing off the fucking board. Unfortunately, I drew that after my entire board has been wiped clean. But, you know, better now than later. I guess I'll braid my... Oh, I guess they could Path to exile the Master of the Pearl Trident if they wanted to. So I guess we could bring in some Grafdigger's Cages. Yeah. Because Grafdigger's Cage will turn this off and turn Snapcaster Mage off. On the other hand, I mean, they've got... What's it called?
Artifact Shift.
Yeah, they have got a braid. Ooh, Young Pyromancer.
Ugh.
Too much value off of that Dread Horde Arcanist. Display these creatures. Hopefully they... Play creatures, hope they stick. Hope my opponent has tons of Dispels in hand. Which apparently they do not. Well, now that I know what I'm up against, we'll definitely bring in Deprive. We could do that. Seems reasonable.
Oh my god. It's all 4, I guess.
Not quite. 3, maybe? No, 2? I think they've only played 2.
Down to 1. Good luck.
Yeah, I don't think I have a shot here.
Silvergale.
No.
Too much land.
Well, I only got too much land at the end. I didn't have that many lands in the beginning of the game. Okay, we'll bring in Deprive. What to take out? I have 19 lands. Yeah, I'm fine with 19 lands. Psionic Blast is a bit expensive. Merfolk Trickster. Okay, we'll take out Psionic Blast and one Biomancer. Maybe actually we should shave some lands. Yeah, this is pretty attrition based. I would like to play first.
Beautiful.
Well, not really. We cannot cast our red spells. But we'll see what happens. Bolt the Biomancer. Bolt the Biomancer. We cannot cast Deprive at all. Cast for Silvergill. Okay, that's good. Now we got Bolt ready.
Silvergill is a wizard.
Silvergill's a wizard. They're choked on lands. So I guess this is where we could play a Sig. And they've got to kill Sig. Or we're going to start drawing. We're going to get value out of this Sig. Then we're going to be drawing more cards than you're going to be... how can I put it? We will draw more cards than you're taking away from us. Let me untap! I'll hit you for 3 easily.
Path.
Oh, Path is great. Because we've got the second Sig. Ooh, Steam Vents. I will play that. I will pay the life, because I'm going to try to protect Sig. I'm going to try to protect Sig with Deprive.
You could use a bolt.
Or I guess I also could have just hit them with Mutavault, hit them for 4, I draw a card. At the beginning of each end step. Okay, so I'm going to untap. I think I'm going to pay another 2 life and attack with everything.
Just throw those 2 bolts right in his face.
No, I want to divide them up actually, one a turn. At the end of each turn, this will trigger, Sig will trigger every single turn. So let's do it once every turn. Okay, so this Abrade is not going to work. Get hit for 5. We're going to draw a card. Yeah, of course I'm going to use this ability. We draw a land. It's not beautiful. But I guess we just win here. Unless they have Lightning Helix.
Just throw those 2 bolts right in his face right now.
Because they have to kill Sig. They have to kill everything. They're at 7.
Put him down to 1 right now. You could. Might as well.
Yeah, they're pretty
He's tapped out. He's not drawing nothing. And then you can swing for 4 next turn. Use the other one.
Well, I will. Okay, Bolt.
You're donezo.
We don't even need Thassa.
Good games.
Good games.
Beat you at your own game.
Yeah, who's the better Bolt deck?
Poof.
We're the better Bolt deck. Okay, Bolts. Bolt has good synergy with Merfolk. That was pretty damn good. Even though, yeah, the Wizard's Lightning and Lightning Bolt worked really well. Then we drew 1 card off of Sig. I wish Sig could work better. It was dangerous. It was a removal spell magnet. So much so that our opponent burned a Path to Exile on it very early in the game. So I think Sig it did something. Otherwise, our opponent was gonna shit themselves if it stayed on the board too long. So that was round 1. Let's get into round 2. We won the die roll, and we have a okay hand, so we'll keep it. I'm glad I can play Steam Vents on the play tapped. I might just go like Sig River Cut. I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll just play a normal game and then at the end play Sig River Cutthroat when it's... Make it... Keep it sneaky. Keep Sig sneaky.
Sneaky jeeky.
Anyway, we don't look like a Merfolk deck when we play turn 1 Steam Vents, so... They'll be really surprised when we flash in that Trickster at end of turn. Horizon Canopy, what is this, humans? What the hell? Okay. Thalia's played.
Thalia's a bit overplayed if you ask me.
So this is an super aggro humans deck. So
we go card draw.
No, the problem is, okay, so when you have Silvergill Adept, there's a big risk to playing it early when you've got a Mutavault, and you have a Mutavault and a bunch of other blue lands. Because if you draw another blue land, then you're just never casting the other double blue spells on curve. So better is actually cast the blue spells first, and then if I draw a blue land, then I can play Silvergill Adept and another double blue spell in the same turn.
I already forgot everything you said.
And I guess I'll play the Merfolk Trickster, see what we're up against. We're up against some deck that wants to play Simian Spirit Guide. I think we do want to kill this Thalia. Because it slows down our Psionic Blast.
And our bolts.
And our bolts, yeah. It actually does affect our deck by quite a bit. Maybe they... Do you know what? They probably ramped this Thalia out because they thought it was good against our deck, which looked like an Izzet Phoenix deck or something. Turn 1 Steam Vents. Oh, gotta get that Thalia out immediately. Another Thalia. Well, that sucks. Because that could have been a dead Thalia in their hand. Oh, that's actually not good. We can't cast this Thassa. Thassa's not a creature. Well, hold on. Non-creature spells. Well, maybe we can cast Thassa. Thassa is a creature in our hand, but just not on the battlefield. Pretty sure we can cast Thassa. Yeah. Thassa's a tricky card. So we're up against some sort of Eldrazi deck that plays Horizon Canopy. This Ghost Quarter is going to turn into a wasteland really quickly. Thought Not Seer. They'll probably take our Psionic Blast. But who knows? They might do anything. They're wild and unpredictable.
Yeah, this is a pile of cards on your side of the table. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the only thing that can kill a Thought Not Seer. I can't block anything.
Silvergill revealing Silvergill.
I guess we'll keep Silvergills. I don't mind having a million Silvergills. So they know everything in our hand. Alright, that's not bad. I don't know what's gonna happen in the next few turns. Because if they keep playing Eldrazi, that could be a problem. But if the board doesn't get too out of control from here, I think I'm fine. Blast Zone. Well, you can blow up your Thalia with that thing. 6 damage.
I would just jump.
I can jump next turn. I guess this is just a Death and Taxes deck, right? This is just a mono white Death and Taxes with Simian Spirit Guide for ramp. Okay, that's a problem. So now Ghost Quarter is going to eat our Steam Vents. And we can't find anything. And now we're really choked on land. Well, okay. If we keep finding islands, I think we'll be okay. No, we don't want that. Gut shot do anything? Not really. Okay, so we'll play a second Silver Gill Adept. Strum Sig, they know about it.
Island, please.
Or any lands. Yes, I will pay 2 life, because then we can kill the Thalia. We have to pay another 2 life to kill the Thalia, but we're going to kill the Thalia. And if I can, I will double block the Thought-Knot Seer. Okay, let's see if they Path to Exile first. We'll make them pay extra mana if they want to cast the Path to Exile, and then after that we kill the Thalia. Oh, is this Restoration Angel? Okay. Next question, how do we deal with a Restoration Angel? So we're going to draw a card off of this Thought-Knot Seer. Target opponent draws a card, yes. Okay, we get a Spire Bluff Canal. Pretty good. And now when they're targeting us, we will gut shot this Thalia. I'll pay a red and... No, that's not how I want it to do. Undo. Okay. Pay the life first, then pay the colorless. We're going to take 2 damage from Leonin Arbiter. And then we're on a 2-turn clock with the Restoration Angel. We can attack back by for quite a bit, though. Like, Thos is a real deal. Okay, I think we're just putting lands on top of our deck as much as possible. Do we need this one? Maybe we don't need that one. Because I can keep playing a double blue land on the battlefield anyway. Okay, I'll have 2 blue on the battlefield no matter what. Yeah, this card's whatever. So I think we'll play Sig. And after we attack with Thassa, we are threatening to draw another card. Or our opponent wants to do something at our draw step, they can't. Putting Mass of the Pearl Trident doesn't change anything, and Sig is also a very good blocker against Leonin Arbiter. And then we'll use our Silver Gill Adepts to chump block the Thought-Knot Seer for a little while. We actually have lethal on the board. We can make things unblockable. But they can just attack in the air with Restoration Angel and then try to chump block on the ground. So anyway, let's see what we draw. Hopefully a Bolt. Bolt would be good. Lightning Bolt would be good here. Or Wizard's Lightning. I think. Go wide. We'll see what happens. So, okay, we got the engine going. We got the engine. We're dealing damage. We're getting those cards with the Sig River Cutthroat. Boom! Oh, that's an answer. That's for sure. You better get rid of this thing or you're doomed. So this will stall the Restoration Angel. Shepherd Dunes. That can be a problematic card. They have to do this at sorcery speed though, right? Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Activate this ability only anytime you can cast a sorcery. Okay, so they're gonna opt not to do that.
I'm just gonna pass.
I would have to chump block a lot if they activated Chef at Dunes. No, they're gonna. Okay, they're on the block. They're on the blocking plan, thinking that this is the safe route to victory. It's not the safe route to victory. They're screwed. I'd really like to draw. Actually, I don't know what I want to draw.
A bolt would be fine.
Bolt doesn't do it. Not entirely. Oh, they're taking damage, though. Okay, Bolt will do it now. Bolt is good. Draws you Displacer. That's a problem. Because they can displace the Thought Not Seer. Oh, that's great. You're dead. Good. Or are you dead? I think you're dead. Bolt. Okay, the problem is they're gonna displace our Thassa. I guess that's the issue. It only costs 3 mana.
Can you trickster it upkeep so it doesn't do that?
Okay, I'm gonna keep the Bolt. Okay, so you're gonna blink. Okay, you're gonna blink with Thought Not Seer. If you blink Thought Not Seer, we win. But if you save the Displacer for Thassa, game goes on. We need to keep the Merfolk Trickster so that we don't die to Restoration Angel. How many things can they tap down? They can actually tap down a lot of things next turn. Chump block. Okay, I'm just going to attack for 5. I won't activate it. It takes too much mana. I can also bolt the Displacer after they use it. And then tap down Restoration Angel. Okay. They take more damage. Actually seems quite reasonable to bolt the Displacer. Because this, I can't deal with this combo. Because they'll untap with a lot of mana. Okay, pass. And then we probably win next turn. Simple as that. Then we're gonna Trickster the Restoration Angel. That's the plan anyway. Blast Zone would deal a lot of damage if they decide to take it out, but they have decided not to. I guess they never had the time for it anyway.
Can you say something?
It's too early in the match to say something. It's too early to be salty.
Three, 2, 1.
And by the way, this was the Merfolk Trickster we drew off of the Sig. Sig finally seeing some play in 2019.
Oh, it took 20 years.
Something like that. It's an old card. It's been around for a while.
What now? Brown cow.
I guess they're just going to be like, well, can't do anything. Pass. Etherfile trigger first.
Last. Oh.
Yeah, we will put that on top. That looks like a good one. So how do I do this? Just attack with everything, including Thassa?
Yep.
Block, block.
You can bolt the Arbiter. He's only got one blocker.
No, I want to bolt their face because that's worth more damage. Okay, I don't see any way they can get out of this, so I'm just gonna attack with everything. I don't see any good way that they can get out of this. Even if they use one removal spell, I'm still gonna Violin Master the Pearl Trident. I don't even need the bolt in this situation. Look at these lands, dealing so much damage to them. Exile target creature with power one or less toughness. Okay, that's fine. And that means I can now... Whatever, I'm still gonna let all this resolve. I guess I could give Thassa unblockable now. That would be lethal. It's all lethal. I'm gonna Violent Master the Pearl Trident and then it's over. No, you know what? Let's use the burn spells. That's just more fun.
That's the whole point of having them.
Yeah, it's the whole point of having them. You know, why play with these cards in our deck if we're not going to use them? All right, Bolt folk, up a game here. Smash the smithereens. How many artifacts do you have? Maybe maybe Ether Vial. I don't think they have any. Okay, but Spreading Seas will be valuable. We need a way of attacking through their crap. Gutshot will be
less useful.
It's okay. You know what? We'll take them out. It's good against Thalia and Flickerus, but we still have a lot of removal spells anyway. I think we actually should take out some Psionic Blast as well, because that just sounds like a very... Oh no, I don't. We need Psionic Blast to beat Thought Knots here. We'll have to cut something. Cut Sonic Blast. I cut some of the burn spells, but not all of them.
You should play with Leon Arbiter.
Oh man, you have no idea how many people have requested that from me.
I was just talking out my ass. Why? What does it do?
Well, people are saying, well, let's be a hate folk deck. Let's play with Leon and Arbiter and play Ghost Quarter and Path to Exile. All of a sudden, these cards are online. It works for Death and Taxes. Why wouldn't it work for Merfolk?
Get a splash white.
That's the ultimate dilemma. You have to splash white.
They should just print Merfolk in every color.
Well, they have, but like, not very well.
Yeah.
And they really forced it in the green color. Ugh. Alright, we keep this.
There's a lot of good stuff in green.
I think this hand is good if our opponent mulligans to Oblivion.
Any hand is good if...
Anyway, we'll keep this. It's gonna be shocking though. Ghost Quarter. Chalice on one? Okay, that's fine. Benthic Biomancer is dead. Spire Bluff Canal. Oh! Oh, I'm at my draw step. Excellent. Okay, Steam Vents. Wow, that was lucky. That was lucky! Creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger. That's fine. We don't even have Master of Waves in our deck. Okay, we're just going to play our Lords. Lord every turn and then finish it all off with a Sig. Okay, you got us. You got us. But it took 2 cards to take just one of our cards away. Although I have to say it probably will have incremental value over the course of the game. Thalia. That is back-breaking. Creatures and non-basic lands enter the battlefield tapped. And it has fucking First Strike. Oh no, come on. Oh, actually, Chalice is going to be really harsh against us because of Lightning Bolt. But I did take out the Gut Shot, and Wizard's Lightning costs 3 mana, so it won't be that bad. But these Benthic Biomancers are terrible. Well, whatever. Lord of Atlantis into Sig will be online next turn. Unless they do something insane. Oh, don't take my Lord! Oh, Reality Smasher? I'm actually happy to see that. This is 9 damage. It's not lethal. But our opponent doesn't seem to be shy. There is something about Thassa and this creatures entering the battlefield thing. Creatures and non-basic lands your opponent control enter the battlefield tapped. If I remember correctly, Thassa will enter the battlefield untapped because she's a creature on the she's a creature in your hand on the stack. But as she's entering the battlefield, oh no, I don't remember this interaction very well. There is some weird interaction with creatures entering the battlefield tapped or not. I believe there's some situation where Thassa is not supposed to come into play tapped. Yeah, I think that's this one. Anyway. Let's take a lot of damage. What do you say? We should take a lot of damage?
Yeah.
Let's take a lot of damage. Let's hope for no Reality Smasher on our opponent's deck. On top of our opponent's deck. Well, I could just attack with one of these. Leave the other one to block. But if they've got like one Path to Exile, that's gross. Let's attack with both. And we also threaten to win the game if they can't win the game. So.
Well, let's see some Wizard's Lightning.
Look how big this thing is. 4/6. That's nuts. Don't play another Reality Smasher. Well, not. Ooh. You are acting a little tough. What does this mean? You're gonna fucking wipe the board with a Wrath of God or something? No. So it's like they're telling me they've got Path to Exile.
Just bring the Lord 5.
Maybe I should see what happens if I play a Thassa. What if I play Thassa?
Nah, just do the safe thing. Bring the Lord and pump them up swing. Just put the screws to him. Either that one card is it or it's
Oh yeah,
not.
well yeah, I have a Lord. Okay, so I do have a... Yeah, you're right. I've got a Lord. So if they have Path, they Path. One of the Lords, there's still 4/4s. They block, they die. Yeah, it doesn't matter. This is a clear win. Despite what people say, you're pretty good. You have your moments. You actually can give advice. Even I can't believe it. They have 2 Horizon Canopies, so something might happen from here.
Well, that puts them to 5.
No, if they crack it, doesn't cost anything. What the hell is this? Oh, wow, that is backbreaking.
Ouch.
I definitely didn't see that coming.
I forget that these cards exist.
I didn't even know that's in their deck.
One island.
Okay, we lose.
Good job.
Wow, okay. 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 Okay.
I need to print out a list of all the sweepers and all the...
That was awful. That was very embarrassing.
Things happen.
I guess I'm just gonna... okay, hold on. Is there any way I can play around Chalice on 1? I could take out 2 bolts, bring in 2 Psionic Blasts. I'm on the play. I could try to bring in Deprive. I don't see any Cavernous Souls from their side. Take out Benthic Biomancer. Okay. Bring in some Deprive. Deal with Thought Knotseer. It's not a great way to deal with those things, but at least it can deal with Settle the Wreckage. If we know we have lethal. Yeah, we can keep this. That was disgusting.
It's pretty wild.
Damn.
Don't listen to me.
And if I took the Thassa line, I would have attacked with like 2 creatures.
Hey, Mulligan.
They mulligan. Might make Spreading Sea stronger.
Please go to 5.
Please just mulligan to Oblivion. That's how I want to win my Magic games. I hate it when it happens to me, but I love it when it happens to you. Ooh, Gemstone Caverns. So they're going to be down quite a few cards. Got rid of Restoration Angel. Okay, turn 1, Steam Vents. So what, you can like ramp into a Thalia, Red a Cathar? Yeah! Okay, so what's going to happen here? Oh man, that would have been great to nail them with this. I guess I'll just play this anyway. So they're going to hit me for free for 2. We do have the answer. We've got Trickster. And we also have Wizard's Lightning. So like they've invested a lot of cards into this Thalia. And if it disappears off the battlefield, so are all their hopes and dreams. I don't necessarily need this. And then if I Spreading Seas the Gemstone Caverns, that's going to hurt them too.
Gemstone Caverns.
Actually, let's... No, actually, hold on. Okay, I can play Merfolk Trickster and the Wizard's Lightning this turn. Yeah. Might as well do that.
Upkeep.
No, I don't need to do anything on my upkeep. I'm going to be patient. I'm actually going to take the damage if they want to hit me, because I really want to hold Deprive up. Okay, there's nothing worth depriving, it seems. Bolt this stupid thing. Take our turn. Included Delta, that's fine.
Right.
No, just get some more power on the board. Well, maybe Spreading Seas was the right line. Because you Spreading Seas this, take Path Exile out of the range.
Still takes 4.
Yeah, but I'm running out of creatures. I gotta keep this one.
Ha! So he pays life, gets nothing anyway.
Paid some life. Oh, here comes a real source of mana.
Now that fake stuff.
No, that fake stuff, that's right.
Not a Romex. It's a Rolex.
Our draws are not good.
Should just get that white mana off the board.
No, I'm gonna get this one. It's like basically it's a 5-color land.
Why don't you play with it all the time? She plays it all the time.
Because you need to have it in your opening hand on the draw, and that's the only time it's 5 colors. Holy crap. Now I really wish I Spreading Seas. They would have taken a lot more damage from their dismembers. Sure, in their mind, they thought they were going to be the aggressor. Ooh, okay. Actually,
do it. Just
while
do
they're,
it.
While they're tapped out, we're going to go for these. Deprive's going to be online next turn.
Say something. Ah.
Oh no! Well, I couldn't deprive anything. But, like, Thought Nazi is now online. Okay. Throw another Lord of Atlantis out there. How much removal did you have? You have another Dismember? What the hell weird hand did you have? But now you're paying 4 life if you dismember my damn Lord of Atlantis. No discounts. Gotta pay the piper.
Yeah. Rowdy Piper.
Yeah, I've got a Steam Vents to grab with the Pluto Delta.
I think it's in the bag.
I also think it's in the bag, but you never know.
Yeah, I could throw another...
This game is weird. Magic the Gathering is a game where anything can happen. Another Gemstone Caverns. Wow, that's interesting.
Good interaction.
Actually, I'm going to untap. I'm not going to filter my deck. I'll filter my deck now at my upkeep. I don't want to, like, fetch and they path the exile and I can't deprive. We keep nailing your garbage.
So now this Gemstone Cavern is just a colorless?
Yeah, that just adds colorless. Well, I don't regret bringing all the Spreading Seasons in. We did it! Alright, we're 2-0 with Bolt Folk. The bolts work. This Wizard's Lightning killed Athalia, Heretic Cathar. That came out on like turn 2. Opponent had a really aggro start, but we had it all under control. The bolts did their job. And did their job in like game 1 as well. And we just got fisted in game 2. Whatever, we came back in game 3. So let's get into match 3. Alright, we lost the die roll. I can keep this though. On the draw. A lot of painful lands, but... Oh no, okay. Hard Scales Affinity. We got Smash to Smithereens in the sideboard! I'm sort of resigned already in game 1. No, we don't have to be that scared. We've got, like, tons of burn spells.
Lol, what?
That will help us get there. Lol, what? You've never heard of High Good Luck? My opponent goes, LOL, what?
You've played against this person before. What's the surprise?
You're saying I've played against everyone, but I don't recognize any of these names.
You don't pay attention to the names.
I pay attention to the names.
Look, if it's
Just because their name has corrupted or mind in it doesn't mean I've played against this exact person before.
You've played against them.
I doubt it. I don't spend that much time. Well, maybe I'm spending more time in the friendly leagues thanks to Troll Merfolk. I also, you know what? Not too long ago, I like spent all my ticks buying cards, all of them. And then I was put in a situation where I have no ticks and I wanted to play a competitive league and I needed to sell. I had enough ticks to play in a competitive league, but I did poorly. And then in order to play in the competitive league, I decided to sell the cards I was playtesting. I was playtesting Teferi, Time Raveler, and it was like worth more than 50 ticks, and I couldn't sell them. The bots didn't want them. No bot wanted them. No bot wanted to buy my my cards. It was really frustrating. I had to wait a few days before they wanted to buy them.
For 54 ticks a piece, or 54 in total.
54 total.
So you profited.
They found Walking Ballista with Ancient Stirring, so I'm not sure what we're going to do about that. Hardened Scales out, they can make a Ballista on 2. I guess it's not the end of the world. But I mean, depending on what else is in their hand, could make it catastrophic. We are on curve to get a Thassa in play. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited for Thassas. Oh, this costs nothing, right? So this Ballista is now going to come into play with, what, 4 counters?
Dang.
That is ridiculous. Well, screw this game. This game is over! That's not true, actually. So what, do I put the Biomancers in play? It doesn't gain me anything. I think I'm just going to pass. I'm going to find a way to deal with this Walking Ballista and then start putting my Biomancers in play. And for that reason, I'm actually not going to tick up the Ether Vial because we have Biomancer in our hand. I'm going to try to spend a few turns getting this Thassa in play, and we search for an answer to beat this Ballista before I add any more creatures to the battlefield. Ballista this! You can't Ballista my baby. This is my baby. Pendelhaven. Oh, that's backbreaking. So now we need to find like 2 bolt spells. Inkmoth Nexus I don't care about. So what's more important to kill? The Ballista? Or the Steel Overseer? Probably the Ballista. Okay, what do we find? Find me something useful. I would take Gut Shot just to kill the Steel Overseer.
Maybe it'll get Oblivion Stone.
Maybe I'll find an Affinity Stone to beat Affinity.
That would be a card. At the beginning of upkeep, it draws you 1 random card that's modern legal. Could be anything. Out of all the thousands cards, just draws you 1 random card.
What? How does this work? Wait, online? It just draws me a random card?
Laugh aloud. I'm not going to cheat and look at your stream. You're not streaming.
I don't stream.
Yeah, like a card that just
unless you can watch it on YouTube and go back in time.
Yeah.
Are you a time traveler?
Very.
You are a corrupted mind. Who knows what you can do? Well, this looks pretty bad. Maybe with my 420 time machine, yeah.
That's right.
I have to say, a lot of Hardened Scales Affinity players have a good sense of humor.
They better. They're the joke of the format.
Well, I can attack with... No, I can't even attack with Thassa. No, I can attack with Thassa. I could put a Master of the Pearl Trident in play, cast a Benthic Biomancer, Violin Benthic Biomancer, but this doesn't go anywhere.
You got blockers.
Oh yeah, let's just do something though. Let's just do something. Although they can like no, they can't disable anything unless they use their Ballista. Alright, hit you for 5. 5 damage. Oh man, I'm gonna get wailed on. They can get this Ballista back to 6. They can activate Steel Overseer, then activate just Ballista itself. No, they're not gonna do that. It's more fun to attack. They're gonna kill me with Infect.
Yeah.
I guess that's their plan.
I would.
Just kill you with Infect.
Just give you a deadly disease.
So, well, this is interesting because now they've left the Ballista vulnerable. I can gang block it. No, I'm not blocking any of this stuff. I do not care. Although this Ballista is, sorry, this Inkmoth Nexus is a big danger. How to win this game? I guess now I need to draw a Lord? Does this do anything? Not really. Well, I can kill a Steel Overseer. But this is not a way to win the game. I think I just need to draw a Lord. And attack with everything, and then Violet in at the right time. No, they're not even going to let me do that. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, I saw enough. Thank you.
You should play like an M80 sound effect whenever Ballista goes off.
So I'm pretty confident in this matchup, though. Like, what do we got here? We got Smash to Smithereens, 4 of them. Probably 2 Spreading Seas. I don't know if we need Spreading Seas if we're destroying everything in sight. I don't know if this will be a Sig matchup. Because power looks pretty important. I don't know if it's a Thassa matchup either. So Gutshot, I don't know if this is going to be a Gutshot matchup either. Like, Gutshot hits things, but if they have Hardened Scales affinity, if they have Hardened Scales in play, then it doesn't hit them. Well, I guess it still hits Inkmoth Nexus. You know what? Okay, we're not even going to play with this Spreading Seas. We're just going to mow down everything in sight. That's the plan. Take out a land. No, bring the land back. Take out a different land. No, we're already down to 8 and 8. We're down to 19 lands. We can't take it anymore.
You can go to 10 if you want.
I guess Psionic Blast is the worst one. Yeah, maybe we're just upgrading Psionic Blast to Smash to Smithereens. Okay, we'll bring 1 Sig back, because hell, this is what the deck is for.
Hey!
Oh, we got the bolts. Okay, keep.
Good luck, man. Good luck.
Did they see any bolts?
No.
Alright, then they're not gonna see it coming.
Should just throw those bolts to his face immediately.
Corrupted Mind is deciding whether to mulligan to 5.
5.
See, this is how I win my games of Magic. Just hope my opponent just mulligans to nothing.
That's right.
Especially against the bad matchups.
It's a perfectly noble way to win a game.
This may not be that bad of a matchup, given all the removal. But we'll see what happens. Removal is not necessarily great against Hardened Scales Affinity because there's so many value plays. So many value plays.
Can Master Smithereens hit that thing?
No. You cannot.
Only artifacts, not
What do we
enchantments.
do with this? Could leave this open, but I'm just not going to. I don't really want to pay the 2 life. I'll be a little bit more patient. Yeah, we can bolt that.
Oh yeah, that thing can get out of hand.
We might put our Thassa in play with an Ether Vial.
Nice thing about all these affinity creatures is they're all very weak at first.
Oh, we did draw the land.
Just bolt it. Get off the table.
No, I think the plan will be to put this in play, and then if any creature enters the battlefield, we're going to Trickster the Steel Overseer. The Steel Overseer will put a counter on itself. I guess I should do this before they play an Inkmoth Nexus. Okay, so that is not going to get the value that they want. Or do I do anything?
Yes.
Shoot. Okay. The problem is, this isn't a very good column. They come into play with 1 counter, we'll get another one. Yeah, I have to do this.
You either do this now, or you live long enough to see yourself die.
Because Hangerback Walker will come into play with 2 counters. Then after I Lightning Bolt this, it's going to get to those stupid Thopters. Can't wait to show our opponent what the red is for. It's on the way.
I'm sure he knows. He already saw it. He's from the future.
I guess so, yeah.
There's a time machine. Smoking that distillate, oh yeah. Time. Actually, if anything, weed just makes time move really slow. doesn't really speed things up.
I'm surprised they didn't activate their Steel Overseer. They could do that.
That reminds me, I'm going to show you this video afterwards. It's this cop. For years, he was busting people with like weed.
Oh, this is great. We can gut shot the Steel Overseer. We'll put that on top.
but instead of calling it in, he would just keep the weed for himself or something like this. Or I don't know. And he decides to cook with it once. He takes way too much and then he calls the cops on himself. It's great. It's so good.
Okay, we can gut shot the Steel Overseer, save our lightning bolts for bigger things. And I guess we bolt this, and there's just... Oh, do you know what was a better line? I could bolt this, gut shot this thing, paying life, and then give Merfolk Trickster unblockable with Thassa. Anyway, so they're gonna get a bunch. I have to bolt it now because every other turn Hangerback Walker is just gonna make more of these stupid tokens. Hangerback Walker can activate. Or I guess I could make them pay the... Nah, I don't want to wait. Okay, that's okay. Steel Overseer is nothing. So I'm going to scry. If we find a gut shot, I would rather use that on the Steel Overseer instead of using our bolt. Keep that, put that on top. Looks good to me. So we're gonna put our Trickster in. We're gonna bolt the Steel Overseer. We're gonna put our Trickster in play through Ether Vial. Tap down a Thopter. Give Thassa unblockable and attack with everything. And the only card we're afraid of is Dismember on the Thassa. Hopefully that's not a thing. Here we go. And even if they do Dismember Thassa, that'll cost 4 life, and we're still we have a bigger board than they do. So the worst thing that we could see now is a top-decked Walking Ballista. That would be a catastrophe. Oh God. Arcbound Worker. That is a fly. That is a harmless fly. Harmless. And a fly. So now we want to, I think we just want land. A land, I think we want, like, attack for 5. Go down to 8. It's hard to tell. If we get a land, we just make 2 things unblockable and we have a 2-turn clock. I gotta make this automatic. Like, that's not bad either.
Tap something down, he's got 1 less blocker. He's empty-handed. If he wants to block, if he wants to chump anyway, he's gonna lose.
Just make Thassa unblockable, attack again. So even if our opponent finds Walking Ballista, puts it on 3, Merfolk Trickster guarantees that Thassa will still have the appropriate devotion. Still be a creature, attacking for 5, and unblockably.
Alright.
Ha! Sweet. We got there. We did it, people! Alright, we have 1 more to go, though. Anything can happen.
I don't know about that. It's not like it's going to turn into a game of poker.
Alright.
The background should change. When it goes to the 3rd round, the background should change.
Getting my burn flexing going on. Day 2 Dryden should be a special guest here. What are you doing here?
You asked me to be here. The thing stuck.
Well, you can tell, even though it's marginal. Okay, we're going to keep this.
It doesn't move, it doesn't move.
This is a good hand, too. It's going to be sweet. I hope to blow out some crazy card. Oh, sure, I'll blow out that card. We can't destroy this thing, though.
Indestructible.
Okie dokie.
That's a beautiful turn 1.
It's not bad. It's gonna have to compete with our turn 1 though. Good luck. Good luck again.
Say smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every
Day.
day.
Pikachu MTG does not condone marijuana usage, even though it's legal in most states and in Canada.
It's very legal in Canada now. We have a prime minister that had a mission. Actually, is it legal yet?
Yeah, it's...
I know it's...
Well, the only thing that's not legal yet is edibles, as in food.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's harder to gauge how much you're getting when you like put it in a cookie or something.
Okay, so we have to blow up this animation module, if I understand this correctly. Because this is going to be a bastard. Forget it, we got to blow that thing up. Oh, they're going to put that thing on there? Okay, so we have to... Oh, it's going to be big. It's a 4/4.
It's an artifact.
But we do have... Oh, but we can only play 1 bolt a turn. Okay, so I do have a plan. And it involves double bolting the Hanger Backwalker with Trickster. Okay, so that's good. So I have to hit this with Trickster first before we double bolt it. Oh no, okay, we could save this. But then if we save this, we can't blow up this.
You should get rid of the animation module. That's his engine. I mean, it's literally an engine. It's a machine.
Actually, and it can screw with my ether vial.
It's literally a machine. And this is the wrench. And it deals damage to him. Pretty good.
It's not bad.
2 cards in hand. You better not have another one of those freaking things.
Something for 4 mana?
Ballista.
Oh, Ballista on 2? That's a problem. They're slowing down. How much is Ballista on 1? What the hell is this? Oh, another Hanger Backwalker. So there's no sack outlet. So now I don't even know if I care about this one on 4 power, because I can at least kill this one on 3 power. Maybe I just let the big daddy long legs live. Kill off tiny baby long legs. Tiny legs.
Do whatever you gotta do. Why are you playing Burn Merfolk?
Ugh. So my opponent asked me, why are you playing Burn Merfolk? I tapped into my inner pony. Ooh, a second Trickster.
Well, you should bolt this thing. Get it off the table. Makes me sick just looking at it. I hate it.
Pay life, which I'm not thrilled about. So before this thing activates, because they can activate, make themselves bigger. Trickster this. Bolt it. So now it won't get the tokens when it dies. And now I will choose what I want to do. Merfolk Trickster, Lord of Atlantis. On their turn. Board's empty. Board is empty. I can take a few hits. I can take a few hits. But they can still, you know, top deck things.
Top deckers.
Those top deckers.
Top deckers killed JFK.
We
All
just
right,
found
then.
a land.
Good.
We're also
hoping
hoping
that thing at combat, so I can't do nothing.
No, I think I'm gonna hold off on Trickster. I can take a bit of damage. That is weird though. That's suicidal. Do they think that this is a... I think they think that's a Pendelhaven.
Right now.
I'll put in Lord of Atlantis now. If I draw another bolt, I will use the bolt on the Hanger Backwalker. Oh, sweet. That's a good one. Alright, Thassa is on the way. Thassa puts a real clock on the board really quickly.
Trickster that thing in upkeep.
No. I'm in no rush to Trickster this thing.
Oh, God.
Nothing bad is going to happen.
Bad things in 3, 2.
Worst thing that could happen is an Arcbound Ravager gets played. But even then, I could just Trickster in response. Okay. Okay, so what I can do here, they've just shot it. With that on the stack, I could Trickster the Walking Ballista. And then if they want to kill Lord of Atlantis, they have to empty the Walking Ballista. And if they don't... Okay, so... Okay, this is going to work. Excellent. That actually works out perfectly. So they lost the Walking Ballista. We're still going to have a... Well, we still have Thassa. We Trickster the Hanger Backwalker. It's going to get tapped. We've got 9 power and a Lightning Bolt in hand. We win. That's it. We've done it again! Yep, put a counter on yourself.
This guy's gonna say something. He's been pretty talkative.
Yeah, but it won't be salty. Oops, I did this backwards. Well, we have a good opponent. We had a really nice opponent. Put that on the bottom. Sure. It's final moment. We get to see who draw us a card at the end. Although it's supposed to happen at end of turn. Get in our 9 damage. And bolt. Xaxes. Pow. We're doing pretty good with this bolt deck. This bolt deck has legs. Bolt folk is real. Not even just 8. I mean, maybe just 8 bolts do something. But as you see, you can go to their face and you can go to their creatures. Merfolk usually has trouble killing creatures on any regular basis. We got like this one Dismember, and then that's it. And now with Bolt Folk, we got millions of removal spells and Smash to Smithereens. Oh, feels nice to throw it at them the other way around, which also contributed to damage to helping kill our opponent. So we're 3-0 so far with Bolt Folk. Let's move it to round 4. We won the die roll. The hand's a bit sketchy, but we'll keep it. It's got no particular power. I guess we're going to have to depend on the Mutavaults, but we do have Ether Vial and a bunch of burn spells. 7 damage in hand. I can actually activate the Mutavault and burn something with Wizard's Lightning if necessary. Sure.
Bop.
Bop. So I heard you always bolt the bird. So I guess that's what we're going to do. And we don't attack this turn with the Mutavault, so let's just activate it, turn into a wizard, bolt the bird.
That's tech.
Yeah, that's tech.
It's all creature types.
We still got Psionic Blast up. And we can start attacking the Mutavaults now. What is this deck? Stomping Ground? Stomping Ground into something? And has Polluted Delta?
You too.
Alright, let's get some damage in.
You get 5 damage in if you wanted to.
Well, I don't want to. I want to save our resources.
Or, oh no, yeah, 5.
What am I going to do with this Trickster?
You're about to find out.
Yeah. Remember, they're at a virtual 7 life, so we do have 7 damage in hand. It's a different way of thinking of the game, you know? I usually don't think like that. Oh, is this that Saheeli Evolution combo deck again?
They're kind of sucking ass on the combo part.
They are doing very bad on the combo part right now. Can I somehow lose? No, okay, I'm gonna get the Thassa in play. Thassa is seeing a lot of play in this league. Okay, so they're at 5 basically. And we've got the damage. We have enough mana to just deal all the damage to them immediately.
Not his league.
Truth be told, this may not be the best burn spell. It's probably even so, I don't know what is a better burn spell, but certainly there has to be something better than this. 4 damage for 3 mana that deals 2 damage to me too.
That's what blue gets. Blue gets the short end of the stick. With
Our opponent is doing nothing. It looks like the Saheeli Evolution deck. So I have no idea why, but it looks like that deck just exploded in popularity. Sig is good. That activates our Thassa. Sig is good devotion. Seven. It's only 11 if I activate the Mutavault, so I'm just gonna attack with these things, and then we will. We're gonna do everything at end of turn, at the end of our opponent's turn, just in case they somehow have some interaction here. Like Spell Queller, for example, could be interaction.
You gonna finally do something?
They might resign before they see our burn spells. What's it gonna be? Pal. Looks
Mantis Rider.
No, definitely not. Looks like they want to play Teferi. Looks like they want to play some Planeswalker. It really looks like we have a counter spell because we keep using our Vial and keeping our blue mana open, and like, why didn't we attack with the Mutavaults? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They might just resign staring at this because they go to 1. Yeah. Alright. Psionic Blast gets the job done. I guess we don't need the Spreading Seas. We do need the Gut Shot. I think Grafdigger's... Yeah, we're probably going to bring in all the Grafdigger's cages. I think. Do they use a new Neoform card? I guess they do. I think it's like a Neoform. It's like a fair Neoform deck. What to cut? Because I can't really cut creatures. I have to cut... I guess I can cut the Psionic Blast. That's a very expensive burn spell. Do want to cut Gut Shot. That's good at hitting the mana dorks, which eventually evolve into much bigger problems. I don't know, 2 Benthic Biomancers. If this is not the Saheeli combo deck, then I'm going to look really stupid.
Yeah.
The Saheeli Evolution combo
I
deck.
basically saw nothing of what he has.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
I keep it.
I mean, I'm going to keep it. I'm not thrilled about it, though.
It should be, if you control any wizard, then it only costs 1 of any color. Because there's all kinds of wizards.
Okay, I hope I don't lose. Safe right quest. Search your library for a force or plains card, reveal it. Reveal it and point your hand, then shuffle your library. Alright. Stomping ground. Oh, they paid life.
In the end, they all pay life.
I don't know if it's going to help, but I'm going to trickster that thing at upkeep.
Pixel perfect.
It needs to be pixel perfect. Why am I touching this thing so often? Oh, you have Bolt too? Oh, sure. I don't care. You think I care about my son? I kill my own son too. You notice how he was the first to get sent out to die? I do want a red mana source, so I bolt this bird off the board.
This could get you it.
Yeah, it could. There's no point leaving Trickster back. We'll attack. It's hard to combo off when you don't have a creature in play to combo off with. Red mana source. Well,
It's not bad.
No, it's bad.
Saheeli online.
Truth be told, I have no... I mean, I think I know what I don't know if that Saheeli deck plays these cards. What is this? Pillar of the Prunes. Add 1 mana of any color. Cast the spell only to cast a multicolor spell. Okay. Niv Mizzet Reborn. When enters the battlefield, reveal the top 10 cards of your library. For each color pair, choose a card that's exactly those colors from among them. Put the chosen cards into your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. That sounds bad. Okay, so the pinnacle turn is turn 5, it seems. Well, honestly, I have no idea what's in their hand. I don't know exactly how this card works. For each color pair, choose a card that's exactly those colors from among them. Put the chosen cards into your hand. I honestly have no idea how this card works. Like, those cards got revealed, but I actually don't know what went in their hand. Well, I have a feeling that this card is useless in this matchup. They do have an island. They have a million. They have so much removal. They, like, most certainly have a shitload of removal in their hand. Okay, let's play with Thassa. We have a chance. They have Thought Eraser. This is like a standard deck with Birds of Paradise. Well, they're playing Inquisition of Kozilek. This is a total brew. That's for sure. Bring to light. Search your library. So we're definitely going to side out Grafdigger's Cage and just bring back everything else, including probably Deprive. I'm just going to assume all these cards are in their hand. Two
For each color pair.
Lightning Bolts.
Maybe that means he can have a card that's of each pair possible.
I don't know. I've no idea. If anyone in the comment section knows how this fucking card works, you're welcome to tell me. I'm all ears. Niv Mizzet's Reborn is a new man. Found Jesus. Found Jesus, got jealous, and wants to become Jesus.
It's actually the story of Lucifer. That's how
Maybe that's the story they copied. Well, this is weird. They're tapping out because... Can I win from here? 6, 11. No, I can only deal 11 damage. Oh, shit. You got my creature. Okay, I don't even know what I want now.
Double red. Take that stupid thing off the board.
Gut shot. Well, gut shot can get rid of this thing. I'm gonna play my cards. This adds mana. So does this. Actually, I guess I could kill that. I could kill them both. No, forget it. We're just going to try to kill our opponent some weird way. But I don't know. Why is this getting bigger? 7/6? What makes... Oh, yeah. Domri.
This card is just a bundle of mysteries.
Yeah, it is. Well, it certainly is. How do I deal with a flying dragon avatar?
2 red spells will do it. Or 1 Psionic Blast and 1 red spell. Oh, you got another one? That's legendary. So.
Oh, fire spell. That's a beating. Red spells are hard to cast without the red mana. Okay, I'm dead. I'm dead. Well, we can make better sideburn, so the Grafdigger stage doesn't mean anything. They still have no artifacts. They have Bring to Light in their deck? Okay, we're definitely going to bring in Deprive. It's definitely a Deprive matchup. We're definitely going to take out these Grafdigger cages. Still don't think Psionic Blast is necessary. Bring the Biomancer back in. So now that I know what we're up against, I'm not so afraid. And it seems like hitting their mana dork hurts them a lot. Oh yeah, we can keep this. This is not beautiful, but we can activate the Benthic Biomancer. We're not going to insult our opponent's deck because our deck isn't any better. Although I guess, you know, the power of the jank is working. We're 3-0. They're probably 3-0. Summon the jank. Oh, they mulliganed. I think we can be pretty liberal with our life total. Just throw it all away. Gut shots. The only thing that sucks about these sort of hands is we definitely need another blue source to really turn it on. I'm going to activate this.
Toss that Benny.
I might.
Aw, Meeple.
Yeah, I guess I'll toss Benny. And then next turn I can attack with the Mutavaults and hold up Bolt. If that's important. Let's see, are we going to get Thought Eraser? What were our opponent's hands in like game 1? Even in game 2 they didn't really do anything. Thinning the deck.
That's what they like to do. These Niv-Mizzet players.
Thinning the deck. Stomping Ground. Well, if we have to, we're going to win with these cards.
Remember, turn 5.
You know what? Something I didn't think about. I could have discarded the Deprive.
No, you're going to need that for turn 5 when he brings that dragon out.
Maybe.
Just hope we get the blue source.
Anyway, okay, our opponent's at a virtual 9. That's important to know. Because we do have Bolt, we do have Gut Shot. They do matter. Domri Raid sucks. If they don't have a creature out to fight our creatures. Like Nicol Bolas.
Maybe it's just a big dragons deck.
No, this is a Nicol Bolas. This is a Nicol Bolas deck. Reborn. And we're just going to have to get in there with our Mutavaults. They got a Stomping Ground, right? Yeah, they got a Stomping Ground. They're opting not to play it. Maybe it's really important to the game plan.
Well, they need every color on the table.
I do like that card. They can Lightning Helix something, but I guess well, if they're gonna Lightning Helix, why don't they just play the Stomping Ground? Okay, Ether Vial, pass. They are very close to dead. I'm probably gonna bolt them at end of turn if they don't do anything amazing.
Okay, they've got green, black, white, blue.
All the colors of the rainbow.
Just gotta put that Stomping Ground in play.
No, they're babying it. Damnation? Hostage Taker. So you take my Benthic Biomancer, and then what?
Bolt his ass.
Oh, until Hostage Taker leaves the battlefield? Okay, so they'll take it.
Can't play it.
Actually, is it still gonna be taken? I want to keep the car. I want to keep the counter on it. If I let them take it, the counter will disappear.
Counter stays.
Yeah, counter stays. Okay,
Good
so
job. You wasted your turn.
I can attack for 6 now, unless I draw an island. Then we're gonna be a little patient. Yeah, we're just going to attack for 6. And then next turn, we just very likely win with...
You should just use the gut shot. Turns off shocks and whatever.
Well, shocks still can't be played. I would actually rather let them
But then you
think.
can't.
I want them to think that they can fetch, and then I shock them. And then I hit them with the gut shot. Ooh, that's a good one. They can gain a bunch of life. Okay.
Not over yet. But it will be soon.
Feels like it's over. So I'm probably going to gut shot the Knight of Autumn. And then they have to deal with 6 damage on the board plus the Master of the Pearl Trident.
Alright, gotta shut that thing off the table.
No, first I will attempt to attack with the Master of the Pearl Tridents. Okay, first let's attack. Get into the attack step. Attack with everything. Violin the Lord. And then if they deal with the Lord, I'll gut shot it. Island Walk. Well, they're already in the blocker step, so they've missed the opportunity to block the creatures. So they could Lightning Helix here, go down to 5, kill Master of the Pearl Trident, go to 8. No, it won't work. We did it! Alright, 4-0. Lightning Bolts are working. Kill that Hostage Taker. This does literally look like a standard deck, though, in Modern. They're trying. Hey, I'm not going to fault anyone for trying. So we're 4-0 so far with Bolt Folk in Modern. Let's move on to round 5. So we lost the die roll. Hand is fine. It's acceptable. It's got potential. We'll keep it. I guess some interactions we should look to do is like Violin Sig at end of turn. Or I guess before their end step. When is this? At the beginning of the end step? So I have to do it at the second main phase. So I should actually have a stop at the second main phase. I guess we can start with Mutavault, Ether Vial, tap Stomping Ground. I guess that means Jund? Yeah, it looks like Jund. They're gonna Jund me out.
It's okay. Goif.
Twamagoyf. Dark Confidant, please. Oh, it's Dredge. Well, this is significantly fucking worse.
No, you got cages.
Yeah, but like... Oh god, this is gonna be awful. Bolt Folk has met its match. These bolts are gonna suck. Look at that Creeping Chill already undermining 3 points of damage. Oh god. I've like lost confidence in myself, and I didn't even take the thing out. Well, now what do I do?
Remember what Master Splinter told you. Resign.
There's 2 Bloodghasts in the graveyard.
Oh, she's cleaning herself.
But no Dredger. Got a Chubby Meatball cleaning themselves right here. Chubby Meatball. Oh, that's how the camera probably sometimes gets out of focus, because I just pointed to something that was far away. Are there any artifacts that I can blow up?
Shriekhorn.
Yeah, that's the only one I can think of.
Supposed to even remember that.
Probably not important to get. Yeah. Well, Sick River Cutthroat is actually pretty good at blocking.
It's pretty good at just being a wall, yeah.
So if I didn't screw up Benthic Biomancer, we could have something blocking... Well, we at least have something blocking the Bloodghast if we really want to. Well, I have no idea how to turn this game around. I'm not going to show them Steam Vents. Also, I don't want to take damage anyway. We just must look like a complete idiot.
Yeah.
Did not take up my Ether Vial. Playing Sig River Cutthroat all of a sudden.
How did this guy get 4-0?
Yeah, exactly. How did you get here? What are you doing? I would think the same of my opponents.
Dredge, on the other hand.
Ugh, you know what? Our opponent's hand wasn't very good. Okay, I'm actually gonna kill this stupid Narcomoeba off. It's actually worth too much damage. I probably should have killed it off a long time ago because the gut shot isn't worth anything. Okay, I'll take... Oh, this is good. I'll take 5. Defense! 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 Just hard cast Golgari Thug. Sure. Sure. This is all good. It's all good with me. Ugh! Any Creeping Chill kills us.
Specifically the ones he's playing with.
In some ways, I want to kill this prized amalgam, but that can't be right. No, okay, I'm just gonna activate Mutavault, block something. Oh, I could shoot them and draw more cards off of Sig River Cutthroat. That was a line. Damn. Damn it. Okay, whatever. Pass. Time to block lots of stuff. I can block everything except the Golgari Thug. I can let that just hit me. Hopefully my opponent has no removal. I can use Sig River. I'm going to violin the Lord of Atlantis. I guess I didn't have to do this immediately. So we're going to activate Mutavault, and everything can be appropriately blocked without losing any creatures.
That's the power.
And then we're going to activate the Benthic Biomancer with this Mutavault.
That's 5 power.
Yeah, we need it.
You need to do a lot of things.
Okay, Blood Guest comes back. They're really flooding out. If I didn't screw up with this Ether Vial, this might actually be an easy victory. They've got no Dredger. We're actually gonna... I think we should take this thing up.
Yeah, why not?
We Vial in the Thassa. Got shot.
You don't have to pay life.
Do not have to pay life. Activate, put Thassa in play. We can start drawing. Okay, so nothing can block. I need 3 blockers at least. So we use Thassa to block Bloodghast, Sig to block this thing, and again, Mutavault to block the other Bloodghast, and hopefully we draw a card off of Sig. Come on, gas. That's gas.
That's gas, baby!
That is gas. We can survive a creeping chill. Oh god. I can't do anything about this. So they're going to put a Dredger in the graveyard for sure, and then they can flash it back and dredge. And we just have to hope they miss on 2 creeping chills. Oh, they just put a Bloodghast in the graveyard. It's a pretty big waste. Their hand is just really bad. Okay, so now we don't even have to be afraid of any dredgers. Are we swinging back for lethal? Stinkweed Imp is in the graveyard. Okay, Bloodghast comes back.
They always come back.
They always come back. Prized Amalgam will trigger. But there is a Dredger now in the graveyard, so it doesn't even matter if Golgari Thug goes to the graveyard. Actually, it does. Then they can only dredge off of 1 creature if they've got a Dredger. And this thing can technically block.
Alright, what are you gonna do, Jump? You have 15 life, but...
Technically, they should not block with this Prized Amalgam. Is there any way we can win? Can we deal 15 damage next turn? We don't have Island Walk. I guess with what we have right now, we can just block. None of this changes anything. Okay, I can make Thassa unblockable. If they block, say, 1 creature with Prized Amalgam, then this is still 3, 5, 15 damage. Okay, that's good. That's good.
If you get a Lord, it's even better.
Does anything change? It's 15. Can make Thassa unblockable. This is going to be 5. This is going to be 5. You block a Mutavault. Yeah, for good measure, let's just bolt. This gut shot at our opponent. I don't know what weird crap can happen to us, but... That's what we're going to do. So with what we have on the battlefield, it looks like we win. By some miracle. This is very bad right now. Oh, that's
All right.
super winning.
Makes it so much easier.
Some bad things can happen here, though. They could still use removal, but just please don't have removal, like lightning axe or some crap like that. But if they had lightning hacks, I think they would have played it a long time ago. I think. Because they could always hit the Lord of Atlantis at any time. Or I guess actually I should have Merfolk Trickstered that thing just in case they did have the lightning axe, right?
Yeah, I was wondering why you didn't.
Because I could, instead of activating Thassa, I could just Merfolk Trickster. Whatever. It all worked out for us. Okay, we want Spreading Seas. No, forget that. We just want Grafdigger's Cage. Psionic Blast looks bad. Gut Shot looks really bad. Sig. That's probably fine. Lightning Bolt. I don't know how good the bolts are. Bolts look pretty terrible, to be honest. I think let's side out the bolts. Bring in Spreading Seas. Is that really that much better? Sucks when they have a bunch of prized amalgams. I think they have only one artifact that we have to worry about. We're so close to the 5-0. Can you taste it? I can taste it. It's been a while since we had a 5-0 with Troll Folk on Troll Tuesday.
It's Wednesday.
Well, when we're recording it, not when they see it.
He's probably mad. How did I lose?
Yeah, against the Sig River Cutthroat deck. And Sig got some value. It was important value. I just don't know how important the Spreading Seas is. The Spreading Seas are. I'm starting to appreciate Thassa more and more. Like, maybe I should be playing with 3 of these things. It seems pretty dangerous.
See you later, Benny. Thassa isn't the new friend here.
Okay, I'm just going to play with the bolts because, you know, that's the theme of our deck. Just playing with bolt because it's our theme. There it is. What are they going to do? I think I sort of want to just mulligan down to a Grafdigger's Cage. No. Like, this is sort of a normal hand.
Actually, yeah.
But it can just get crushed by any dredge rollout. It's not going to beat any dredge.
Mulligan down to that cage.
Should we mulligan down to the cage?
Sure.
This hand is fine. No, we're going to keep this. We tried once. Put this on the bottom. We need more mana. Although if I draw a cage, it's going to get played on turn 1.
I'm going to start up one of those Facebook pages, same photo, whatever, every day. It'll just be City of Ass. I'll just post City of Ass every day. I'll get 1 million subscribers. Cage. Johnny Cage. Nicholas Cage. Any Cage.
Any cage. Oh, they have nothing. Nothing to do. Okay, that's good. And they have no more Dredger in the graveyard. Wow, their hand sucks. Okay, let's get this party started then.
Let's get this party started.
Show Benthic Biomancer. Hopefully we just draw a bunch of Lords. Pass. If we can get 3 Lords on the battlefield, I'm pretty safe to feel that it's over. Oh! I am just constantly doing this. Oh no, I've fallen asleep.
It's Wednesday. Do it. Slam it. Just slam that thing onto the battlefield. He's done. He'll be finished.
We're gonna wait.
No! There's no point to wait against Dredge. Pay life?
Yeah.
Play a cage.
Now we play it.
Now what, fool?
Unfortunately, they have... Looks like we don't even need the cage.
I don't care.
Alright then. Bloodguest online. Maybe they have the cage tech in their hand. The anti-cage tech.
Psionic Blade.
Damn it, if we had this Benthic Biomancer in play, we'd just win next turn. I fall asleep when I think I'm losing. I'm falling asleep when I think I'm winning. You don't do that. This game is really fragile. Magic's really fragile. Don't screw up like that. It's stupid.
You should just wear a shock collar. Maybe start to lean over too much.
Yeah. Cathartic Reunion. Okay, this is good. Because this is all worthless. I think the Creeping Chills are can still do stuff, because those are an ability. Alright, it's going to be a big dredge. Or, hold on, these abilities don't work? But they're not casting any of these things. Or did they just... Or did they literally just discard to draw 3 cards? I think that's what they did. They discarded to draw 3 cards. I guess to look for the hate. Yeah, our opponent would be dead right now. Holy moly. Is there anything that can wipe the board? I don't think so.
They don't play with anger.
No, but they play with Conflagrate.
Whatever you do, it better be amazing.
Or they're going to kill my Grafdigger's Cage at upkeep? Yeah, they will, but, like, they don't have any mana to work with. I think this is it. It's over. It's over!
5-0.
5-0. Bolt Folk, pretty real. Yes!
We saw it.
And the best part is finally I got to use my Grafdigger's Cage against a damn Dredge player. I had these Grafdigger's Cages in my deck for forever, and they're sort of rotting.
Haven't seen that since you lived on.
Waiting for the Neoforms. Neoform decks and the Dredge decks. Okay, sweet.
Which will be banned soon.
Yeah, which will, or actually could be already banned by the time
you see this.
By the time you see this, Neoform might totally be axed. Let's check out our deck. It worked. It just worked. All right, the bolts were beautiful.
We saw them when we needed to.
Even these Psionic Blasts might have been beautiful. Smash to smithereens.
Got rid of animation module.
Absolutely. Grafdigger's Cage was worth it. I can't remember if we actually used Deprive to any success. The Sig River Cutthroat actually drew cards. You know, honestly, Sig actually...
It got a trickster that you needed in a pinch.
There was a few matchups where Sig actually drew some cards. Is it optimal in this build? Is it really the real deal? I don't know. My heart says no. It's not. But it did actually draw some cards in this league. And I do believe that these bolts really were good. Maybe someone should investigate this in competitive leagues more often. They were very versatile. We did send bolts to our opponent's faces. We also used them to attack our opponent's creatures. We didn't play against Izzet Phoenix. Maybe this card would have looked better against Izzet Phoenix because of Thing in the Ice and Crackling Drake. But that was our league, and it worked perfectly, just perfectly as planned. How do you feel about Merfolk Burn in Modern? Let me know in the comments section below. Give a like if you loved how this deck thrashed 5 opponents in Modern. So we're going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank themanabase.com for being our sponsor. This has been Nikachu with his brother playing with Merfolk Burn in Modern.